Connecting and configuring peripherals in computers. In this chapter you will be learning about how to set up and install common peripheral devices to a laptop PC such as printers, scanners, keyboards, etc. in addition to learning about various installation types. Devices. As you begin your IT career, you will soon discover that you will be called up to install a variety of peripheral devices on either laptops or desktops. In the following section, you will learn what to expect when called upon. Printers. A printer is a peripheral device which makes a persistent representation of graphics and/or text, usually on paper. Printer, including multifunction devices, print scan copy or print scan copy fax, requires specific drivers to be installed before the device is connected to enable full use of device features. Some operating systems like Microsoft Windows or Apple's macOS systems may have drivers to popular printers already pre-installed, but you may come across cases where the printer is outdated and the drivers to operate them may need to be manually installed in order for the printer to fully function. Scanner. An image scanner is a device that optically scans images, printed text, handwriting or an object and converts it to a digital image. Keyboard. A keyboard is one of the primary input devices used with a computer. Similar to an electric typewriter, a keyboard is composed of buttons that create letters, numbers, and symbols, as well as perform other functions. A standard keyboard, unlike a printer, scanner or other multifunction device, is a plug-and-play device, meaning it is automatically recognized by the operating system. Mouse. A computer mouse is a handheld hardware input device that controls a cursor in the GUI, graphical user interface, and can move and select text, icons, files, and folders on your computer. A standard mouse is a plug-and-play device as well. Camera. Two types of camera can be added to a desktop or a laptop. A webcam, which is a camera that connects to a computer. It captures either still pictures or motion video, and with the aid of software, can transmit its video on the internet in real time. A digital camera, which can use the desktop or laptop as a permanent storage location for the photos or videos you have already taken. Both types of camera connect to a USB port. External hard drive. An external hard drive is a storage device located outside of a computer that is connected through a USB cable or wireless connection. An external hard drive is usually used to store media that a user needs to be portable, for backups, and when the internal drive of the computer is already at its full memory capacity. In most cases, the operating system will recognize an external hard drive and install it as soon as you plug it into a USB port. For maximum speed with a USB 3.0, USB 3.1 Gen 1 drive, plug it into a USB 3.0 or faster port. Speakers. Computer speakers can be connected in one of several ways to a PC, depending on the computer. 3.5 mm, mini jack. HDMI. SPDIF. Most desktop computers use integrated sound, but some use a sound card for higher quality sound. 3.5 mm mini jack. The most common method continues to be the analog 3.5 mm mini jack array shown below. The color coding commonly used for audio 3.5 mm jacks is as follows: light blue, line in; lime green, stereo headphone speaker; pink, microphone. Some systems add the following to provide support for 5.17.1 surround audio: black, rear speaker; orange, center or subwoofer; silver, side stereo. HDMI. An HDMI cable transmits digital audio as well as HD video. Thus, the HDMI port can run speakers built into an HD TV or a home theater receiver. SPDIF. On older PCs, you might also encounter one or two SPDIF ports. These can transmit digital audio to HD TVs or receivers that have the appropriate port. Connecting displays. Connecting VGA. The VGA port uses a heavy cable that is normally attached with thumb screws. Connecting DVI. The DVI port is available in two variations, DVI-D, digital signals only, and DVI, digital and analog signals, can be adapted to VGA. The connector is larger than the VGA and, like VGA, should be fastened into place after installation with the included thumb screws. Connecting HDMI and display port. HDMI, display port, and their reduced size versions do not require thumb screws, as the cables and connectors are smaller and lighter than VGA or DVI. Configuring multiple displays. Most video cards and systems with built-in video can use 2 or more displays at the same time. The user can select which display is primary and which one is used as the extended desktop, or whether to duplicate the primary display. The user can also select the desired resolution for each display and, in extended mode, drag different programs to each display. The configuration process is performed through the operating system. Installation types. This section will discuss various ways to install devices and to help you understand each method that will be covered on the site exam. Plug and play versus driver installation. Plug and play, sometimes abbreviated PNP, is a catchy phrase used to describe devices that work with the computer system as soon as they are connected. The user does not have to manually install drivers for the device or even tell the computer that a new device has been added. Instead, the computer automatically recognizes the device, loads new drivers for the hardware if needed, and begins to work with the newly connected device. Mass storage, keyboards, and mice generally use plug-and-play installation. If a device cannot be recognized by the operating system, OS, because the OS lacks the correct drivers, the drivers must be installed. Depending on the device, the drivers may be installed before the device is connected or after the device is connected. After a device that requires drivers is installed with the correct drivers, the device is treated as a plug-and-play device when it is reconnected to the device. Other required steps. When printers, scanners, or multifunction devices are installed, the user is often prompted to connect the device and turn it on to complete the installation process. If the device is located on a network rather than being plugged into a computer, the installation program may prompt the user to browse for the correct device. When a device is bundled with apps, the installation process may prompt the user to select whether to install any or all bundled apps. IP-based peripherals. Many peripherals today are based on the Internet Protocol, IP. Meaning, in order for these devices to function, they must be connected to a local area network, LAN, or the Internet. Examples of IP-based peripherals are wireless access points, wireless AP or WAP, wireless routers, IP security camera, network print servers, and network printers or multifunction devices. Depending on the device, configuring the device for an IP connection might be performed through a touch panel, via a setup program, or via the device's embedded, built-in, web browser. Devices that are managed through an embedded web browser are using web-based configuration.